Okay, guys, got a Micro 100 carbide cutter. I have it set for 50 thousandths depth on this short run. So let's get you. I could bring in more light, but it just causes a lot of glare. So we're going to make this pass here. We're going to shut down. We're going to set up on this surface, 50 thousandths deep, and make the long pass. So, phase converter on. Milling machine on. Forward. Table is locked. I'm going to be cranking the Y. I'm going to give it some WD, some generic WD-40. Dollar General's brand. Okay. So, here's 50 thousandths cut. That's coming right at you, isn't it? We're going to change the plan. Let's take this back. Okay, I'm going to raise the table 50 thousandths. So let me figure that out. Now, see, I have to find an Allen wrench because I can't do this table over here. I guess I can. So, I'm going to raise the knee 50 thousandths. That was 60. I'm going to go back down, get the backlash out. There's 50. Let's do 100. Table is still locked. I'm going to do 100. I'm going to do 200. understand. Okay, I'm going to do another 100,000. 200,000. Okay, I'm going to keep on doing this and I'll bring you back. Okay, once again, I think we're better off without added light. I forget exactly how deep that was. I want to make a couple passes down the long side here. Considerably deeper cut. So let me get that set up. Well, I can't stop this less than a minute. It's 100 micro 100 carbide, whatever kind of bit that is. And I eventually want to come back and flatten out this top surface. And I may try one of these traditional fly cutters, although I have them they're kind of janky because I don't know what I'm doing. What else do we have to cover a large surface area? This is 1 inch. Here's a 2 flute, 7/8. This is probably 5/8 maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll just stick with what I'm calling a fly cutter, which is out here, I believe. The tool I've been using all along. I don't know where it is now. Okay, let me set up this long cut and I'll bring you back. Okay, I have a 100,000th depth. I'm not sure where my height is. I'm going to bring my height up even with the first cut. Okay, so that's there. So I believe I'm conventionally milling. There's the phase converter, and here comes power forward. And we'll move moving the X. Deepest this is meant to cut. Okay, we're gonna so we're going to raise it. It's 100 thousandths at least. We're going to raise it 200 thousandths. See how that goes. After I unlock the table, of course. That's the depth I'm messing with. I don't know what I'm doing here. I want to come up. Thousandths. 400 thousandths. Lock that. crank it back. Okay, now I'm down to the end. Now the last time when I cranked it back, I was actually doing a little cutting in this directly above the vise. So I want to kind of see how that goes again. Picking up a little bit here. And it's slacking off here. Okay, I'm going to go another 200 thousandths. Was it 200 or 400 last time? It was 400. Cutting it all here. Picking up a little bit here. Okay, gotta love this part. Power off. These switches sell for insane amounts of money online. Then we do the... Now, somebody was talking about my phase converter and saying I needed to insulate it or whatever, and I don't think they really had a clear view of it. But here it is, and that box is very well insulated on top of the motor. And there's a pecker head on the back side there. So I don't think there's any real concerns here about having that insulated. It's been running for an awful long time. You know, my uncle built that, God knows when, probably in the 50s. So let's, I guess, put a rest to the phase converter questions. Let me wipe your eyes. There we go. I'm going to clean this up a little bit and bring it back to look it over. Okay, I got things cleaned up. And here's what we got. Now, I should have done these cuts on this side, which is flat to this machine. And that may be why I was having that residual cutting on the return path over the vise. But probably not. I think actually you're better off without the extra light. But yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you apply this cutter. It's a micro 100 carbide. And I have no idea what its purpose is. I can probably look through the tool catalogs and find that profile and maybe get a description. The next thing I want to do is I have two surfaces here that are left that are very poor. Well, I think I just want to mill this flat. And by then I will have a cheap chuck and we'll do some drilling and tapping in low range. So we'll probably do a video just, well, at least starting off putting the machine in low range. Okay guys, that's what happens when you do this. I didn't realize until now how much stick out I had here. I don't know if it made any great difference or not. I do want to get one of these deals here that has a little button on it. It allows you to raise this up rather quickly. So next video we're probably going to put this thing in low range, do some drilling and tapping. Low range, my belt is now, when I go to low velocity, and my belt configuration now is at 85 RPMs. and that's probably good enough for drilling and tapping. Top speed and low range is 360. Okay, it's the Conda type VFV-1, serial number L-804, and it's the South Bend milling machine base. Hey, thanks again, new subscribers. You know, just one or two a week or whatever is beautiful. I love it. I'm going to try to get a list together of all the recent new subscribers. I used to read the names, you know, every week or so. So I'll see if I can go back a couple months and since I stopped announcing that and give recognition to those people. I really appreciate it. It's surprising the amount, you've all heard this before, but it's surprising the amount of people who watch regularly and don't subscribe. And I don't know, I don't understand it. But, you know, who am I? Okay, guys. Like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend. I think maybe something to follow that with. The original catchphrase was, tell a buddy, bring a friend. I don't care about making money, I just love to sell carpet. And this guy was on the TV every Saturday night, late night television commercials, selling rooms of carpet for his carpet store. And I think his name was Buddy, and he always closed off with, I don't care about making money, I just love to sell carpet. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. And that's just stuck with me for, you know, that's back when I was 12 years old. It's become my kind of catchphrase, sign-off catchphrase for my little YouTube channel. Okay, guys, I'm just standing here admiring the Conda Power Mill. And, you know, I haven't even begun to explore its capabilities. We're going to take it slow. If you're watching the video, you clearly understand that I have no idea what I'm doing. And it's all the more reason to take it slow. Machines can be very dangerous. And all the more reason to take it slow. I am anxious to see the power down feed, where I could use a boring head. And yeah. I'm gonna let you admire it a little bit. Doozer had a video yesterday mounting a Bridgeport head, which he's had in storage for, I think, 13 years. Somebody said I didn't have a Vice, but I have a Magnum. I believe it's pretty good quality. Here's my switch situation. And I have an arm that'll hook up to this. I have I'll have another one here. So one of these, the red and black thing I'm showing you. So I have one of those that hooks up to this and comes around and could put a light on the situation. Since yesterday's milling, I did tram in the vise a little bit, put an indicator on my column, and indicated off the non-moving jaw of the vise, the fixed jaw. I still need to make a knob for this one. Get rid of this. Let me go ahead and unlock this table while I'm at it here. And that's pretty handy. I can leave that wrench hanging there. I, as of yet, have found no way to lock the knee. I'll have to go through the South Bend book and see if I can't find something, but I really don't see anything for locking the knee. There's something here, but I don't know. I doubt that's it. And I need to do something here also. I got this shim here. I need to cut it to length and glue it to the gib. I just have it kind of crammed in there. For this, I have an oil line going to my nut for the table, for the Y, X travel. I want to put a 120 volt outlet on this machine. So far, everything has stayed in place. My head is not moving as a result of my milling operations. So I'm quite pleased. All right, guys. I bore you no longer. I release you to your day. Love y'all. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Later on.